Hello guys, this is Mystery Truth. Meteorite crashes through ceiling and lands on woman's bed. After a fireball streaked through the Canadian sky, Ruth Hamilton of British Columbia found a 2.8-pound rock the size of a large man's fist near her pillow. Ruth Hamilton was fast asleep in her home in British Columbia when she awoke to the sound of her dog barking, followed by an explosion. She jumped up and turned on the light, only to see a hole in the ceiling. Her clock said 11:35 p.m. At first, Miss Hamilton, 66, thought that a tree had fallen on her house. But no, all the trees were there. She called 911 and, while on the phone with an operator, noticed a large charcoal gray object between her two floral pillows. "Oh my gosh," she recalled telling the operator, "there is a rock in my bed." A meteorite, she later learned. The 2.8-pound rock, the size of a large man's fist, had barely missed Miss Hamilton's head, leaving drywall debris all over my face, she said. Her close encounter on that October night left her rattled, but it captivated the internet and handed scientists an unusual chance to study a space rock that had crashed to Earth. "It just seems surreal," Ms. Hamilton said in an interview on Wednesday. "Then I'll go in and look in the room and, yep, there is still a hole in my ceiling. Yep, that happened." Meteoroids hurl toward Earth every hour of every day. When they are large enough, survive the trip through the Earth's atmosphere, and stick a landing, they become meteorites. People collect them, others end up in museums. Some are sold on eBay. In February, Christie's held a record-shattering auction of rare meteorites, raking in more than $4 million. On the night the meteorite crashed, Miss Hamilton slept in Golden, a town of 3,700 people, about 440 miles east of Vancouver. Other Canadians had heard two loud booms and seen a fireball streaking across the sky. Some caught the phenomenon on video, according to the University of Calgary researchers. After Miss Hamilton called 911, an officer who went into her house suggested at first that the stray rock may have originated from a blast from roadwork at a nearby highway. She said, but the workers had not done any blasting that night. Then the officer took another guess. "I think you have a meteorite in your bed." Miss Hamilton did not sleep the rest of that night, she said, and sat in a chair sipping tea as the meteorite sat on her bed. Miss Hamilton told local news outlets that she kept the news to herself at first, but she later reported the episode to researchers at the University of Western Ontario, where Peter Brown, a professor there, confirmed the rock was a meteorite from an asteroid. Miss Hamilton, who is retired and said she used to be the manager of a local chamber of commerce, also told her family and friends, "My granddaughters can say that their grandmother had just got killed in her bed by a meteorite," she said. Meteorites have landed in people's homes and yards before. In 1982, a 6-pounder crashed into a house in Wethersfield County, tore through its second and first floor ceilings, rolled into the living room, and ricocheted through a doorway and into the dining room. In 2020, an Indonesian coffee maker was startled by a 4.4-pound meteorite that came through his roof. The odds of a meteorite hurtling into someone's home and hitting a bed in any given year is about 1 in 100 billion, Professor Brown said. Miss Hamilton's rock was one of 2 meteorites that hit Golden that night. Researchers about 160 miles east in Calgary said they had traveled to the town to find the second one in a field less than a mile away from Miss Hamilton.